Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today we've got something a little bit special and a little bit different. This is a 10mm scale dinosaur skirmish game called Dinomight. And it's published by Magister Militum.com and their link is in the description below for you to go and check it out for yourself. Today we're going to look at the starter pack of dinosaurs. Now, you get 6 dinosaurs in the pack and it comes in at £24 before postage and packaging. I think the postage and packaging, if you're in the UK, is between £3 and £4. Not too bad at all. I'm pretty excited about this. Anybody who knows me knows I absolutely adore dinosaurs. Like, I don't know. If I was smarter, I probably would have tried to be a paleontologist when I was a kid. But I'm not. I'm a paste eater. So there you have it. So I love dinosaurs. I love miniature games. It was kind of a no-brainer. The 10mm scale's really, really good. And as I said, this is the starter pack. So we're going to have a look at it. You get 6 dinosaurs, as I said. With it, you get Stegosaurus, Carnotaurus, Triceratops, Allosaurus, T-Rex, and a one that I'm absolutely sure I will pronounce badly, so I'm going to pop that up. Yeah, I'm good with most dinosaur names, but I think most people would struggle with this one. It's loading now. It is the Euthiocephalus, and I've probably pronounced it absolutely wrong, but it's like an Ankylosaurus or a Cricnosaurus type of dinosaur where you've got the armoured back and you've got the ball spike tail. Yeah, that's not a very good start to a dinosaur video and I can't pronounce one of the dinosaurs, but I think you guys will forgive me because you're nice guys. So I'm going to go into the bad first because there is a little bit bad on this, and then we can go into the good, of which I think there's quite a lot. So the sizes on these dinosaurs are all out of whack. So you've got, here is your Tyrannosaurus, and as you can see, he's about the same size as a Triceratops, which isn't accurate. But then down here, you've got your Stegosaurus, which should be around about the size of a Triceratops, but it isn't. It's proper diddy. It's not the end of the world, because there are baby dinosaurs in the game, so I can just use Stegosaurus as baby dinosaur, and it's all okay. The rest of the dinosaurs are okay, but this is a Carnotaurus. Let me just get that in focus for you. Now, I don't know how much you guys know about dinosaurs and whether you know a little bit or a lot. It's absolutely fine. But a Carnotaurus, one of its main features, other than its funny little hands, which this actually has, is that it has 2 horns protruding out of its head. Now, this model doesn't have those horns. It's not a problem. It's something I can green stuff on. But I think with it being a major hallmark of a Carnotaurus, it should have horns. It would be like having a Triceratops without the horns, or a Stegosaurus without the frill on the plates on the back. It just seems odd. And then, like, yeah, so the sizes are a bit of an issue. But I guess, again, it's not the end of the world. There is so much good about them, so let's have a look. We're going to look at each dinosaur one by one. So here we have the T-Rex model. And it's a towering, imposing beast. They come on, you get these little acrylic bases separately, and then you get them, and they come on these little plates. Obviously, you can cut those little plates off, but I'm going to keep them on because it adds a bit of size. Once I base it, you won't even see them. But again, it's a metal model. It's 10mm scale. Meaning that if you were to have a little 10mm person, which you can get for the game, you can get hunters and Neanderthals and things. If you put it on the base, it would be proportionately sized. I don't have a model to hand to demonstrate now. I should have got one of my drop fleet guys or something like that, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Now, as I said, these guys are a small company, but the casting was really, really good on these. None of them had any particularly large bits of flash or anything like that. There was a little bit on the underside. There was a tiny bit of mold lining, which you get on most metal models, to be honest. So the next one we're looking at is the Allosaurus. Again, really, really nice metal model. It's got a good size to it. It's in a really, really nice pose. Again, there was a little bit on the underside and a bit on the top. mould lines, but they were easy enough to remove. Got my little handy craft knife and I was done in minutes. Oh, now I have to pronounce it though. Eupliosophilus. I'm going to pronounce it wrong each time. Yeah, this is one, it should be a little bit fatter, but I like it. I like the way the head's posed. I like the tail a bit on it. As I said, it should just be a little bit fatter. It should be rounder than that, which is kind of a streamlined body. But I'm not one for body shaming, so I'm assuming this is just one that's been on some kind of, I don't know, like a keto diet or something like that. Is no carbs for him. I don't know. So now I know I said obviously the size of the Triceratops seems really, really out, but other than that, I absolutely love this model. I still needed to clean up this one. I've only cleaned up the two big carnivores. So you can see there's a few little mould lines a bit down the back, but for the most part it's pretty good. So I like that. As I said, he's a chunky beast, and I guess it doesn't matter because they're all kind of, it's just a base to signify a piece on a board. I can't get too whiny about it. As I said, here's the Carnotaurus. Again, it's a nice model. It just doesn't look like a Carnotaurus for me. It's got the correct arms. It's got a similar body posture that it needs. It's just those horns are missing. Makes me quite sad. I think it should be slightly more upright as well, but again, not the end of the world. Now, anyone who knows my obsession with dinosaurs will know that my favourite dinosaur is the Stegosaurus. And this Stegosaurus is beautiful. If it was a bit bigger, I would have absolutely no problem with it at all. It should be, as I said, slightly bigger than a Triceratops. Whereas this, as you can see, noticeably smaller. So there you have it. He's got, obviously, his plates on the back. He's got his spikes on his tail. He's got his tiny little head. And they've even got the correct shape on the Stegosaurus where the tail is upright. Because you see a lot of them with the tail down, and that's not how the Stegosaurus supposedly walked. But yeah, so it's really, really cool. I have the rule book. I have the PDF copy of the rules, and we are going to be running through that in the next video. What I will say, though, is if you are looking to get into it, especially if you're in the UK, there's a shop named B&M Bargains, or B&M, Bargains and Meat, I don't know, B&M, and they sell a pack of small dinosaurs for £5, and you get loads of them. Now, what I've done is I've stuck them on old GW cavalry bases, because them killing off fantasy meant that I didn't need them. Look at me, bitching about fantasy again. I just try and get it in somewhere. And so these are the Stegosauruses that come with it. Obviously, I've painted these. But you can see a size comparison here. This is a lot bigger. I mean, not just 'cause it's on a higher base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these as my normal Stegosaurus. I said you get about 5 of these. You get 5 of those, 5 raptors, 5 T-Rexes, 5 Triceratops, and a load of other stuff, some flying dinosaurs and things like that. All for about, as I said, £4 or £5. So you get a load. You can basically play the game with just those. Base them, don't base them, do what you want. Treat yourself, you're worth it. So I'm going to use these as my normal Triceratops, and I'm going to use that little one as a baby Triceratops. So as I said, they have rules for them in the book. And then I've got 2 T-Rexes here. And again, obviously, I just painted them. They're like a yellowy colour with some greens on and stuff like that, but you can go crazy. One of the joys of not knowing what dinosaurs actually looked like, or like their skin colorings and stuff like that, you can pretty much do what you want with them. So as I said, the website itself is called Magister Militum, and it's linked in the description below. The game itself is called Dinomight. I know, cool name, right? £24 for the starter set. The individual dinosaurs are between £4 to sort of £9. It's a very good value, and then obviously you get your postage on top of that. And then, as I said, if you want to get like a big stack of dinosaurs and you're interested in playing it, you can pick them up from B&M, or you can probably pick some up from pound shops and stuff. You just want in kind of this size scale, because as you can see, this Rex, he's of similar ilk to those guys there. So the next video we do on this is going to be covering the rulebook itself, having a look at that. It's a good rulebook, it's a good gaming system, but it's not one I think that's a sort of a beginner's game. You guys might disagree when we have a look at it though, and that's absolutely fine for you guys to disagree. But no, this is Dinosaurs, this is Rage Against the Dice. If you like this video or you want to see, you know, some of the other content we've got, you can go through our back catalogue. We cover a load of different games. If you like what we do, give us a subscribe, give us a like on this video, and leave us a comment. If you just want to mock my terrible pronunciation of certain dinosaur species, I'm pretty good with most of them, but a couple of them throw me off completely. And as I said, I defy anyone, even paleontology community, to be able to pronounce every dinosaur 100% accurate. Although if you are one of those people who can do it, feel free to drop me a message. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now though. Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, pray the dice gods, hope they smile upon you. Take care. Bye now.